So let's begin the show by asking Charu that, Charu, why do you want to call everyone else, as in the opposition, anti-Hindu? Mamata Banerjee is talking of a harmony rally. Rahul Gandhi most likely will be at the Kamakhya Mandir, praying in Guwahati. अरविंद केजरीवाल सेज कि मैं अपनी धर्मपत्नी, बच्चों और माता पिता के साथ बाद में जाऊंगा. He's also talking about Sundarkand part. Uddhav says that he's going to be at Nashik. He's also going to be praying at a temple. So why do you believe that all of them are anti-Hindu? It's just that they don't want to be a part of a BJP function, Charu.
And Deepthi, who has decided it is a BJP function? Were BJP Karyakartas in Ayodhya holding BJP flags? On the contrary, it was Congress workers in Ayodhya holding Congress flags. So who has done the politicization of the grandest event our country has ever witnessed since independence? The politicization has been done only and only by the members of the so-called INDI Alliance. And I will tell you why. Congress, they never remembered Saryu Ma, ever. The first time they remembered Saryu and they wanted to take a holy dip in it was this year, because it is the Pran Pratishtha of Bhagwan Shri Ram. What is this? If the Saryu was important to them, would they have not thought about it even once before? Now, as an afterthought, there are prayers which are being organized here in Delhi by Aam Aadmi Party. Why are you doing that when you have the Saubhagya of being in Ayodhya Shri on such an auspicious date? It's because you are distancing yourself from a beautiful day. And why are you distancing yourself? Because the Modi hatred overrides every other thing for you. Every other thing. So much so that there are members of this alliance who are saying that we are not supportive of the temple being built.
Arvind Kejriwal's response is not like the Congress's response.
And most importantly and lastly,
both Akhilesh Yadav, Sharad Pawar and Arvind Kejriwal, Charu, have been very nuanced in their response. See, Arvind Kejriwal says that in the letter, it's clearly written that there is going to be a lot of VVIP movement and only one person is allowed. And he said, Meri Dharam Patni. He emphasizes on Dharam Patni. And he says, मेरे बच्चे और माता पिता भी वहां जाना चाहते हैं, तो मैं उन सबको लेके जाऊंगा. So I don't know how you can blame him, for that stand taken. But Ravi, why don't you, respond to what Charu has said?
10 more seconds.
See, the fact that you're talking of the Sundarkand part, Ravi, you're trying to create a narrative. You want to mount a narrative to the fact that when the Prime Minister will be doing the Pran Pratishtha, in one window we must have Arvind Kejriwal, the Sundarkand part, Mamata Banerjee's harmony rally, Akhilesh Yadav also praying, and Uddhav Thackeray also praying. So, I mean, you admit that you are playing Operation Catch-up, Ravi.
See, first of all, BJP is the biggest anti-Hindu party, in my opinion. Why? Because when Arvind Kejriwal organized a Sundarkand part on Tuesday in Delhi, none of the BJP people participated. It was a religious event. So what's wrong in that? It was happening in their town. So none of the BJP people joined over there. They insulted Bhagwan Ram. They insulted Ramcharitmanas. They insulted the very spirit of Ram Mandir. Now the issue is here that Astha is a matter of darshan, philosophy. Astha is not a matter of pradarshan, exhibition. Now BJP wants to do an exhibition and nobody is divided. Everybody is very clear in his opinion. Another thing I want to ask is, so why BJP is so desperate that all opposition should come there? Why should they? I mean, whatever opinion they have got, they have expressed it. For Congress, you are saying it is divided. Why divided? They went to have a Saryu Snan. They had their own method of worshipping and they have exhibited it. Shri Rahul Gandhi in his Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra will be visiting hundreds of temples. He will be visiting the mosques. He will be visiting the churches. He will be visiting the gurudwaras. So this is how he worships his God. This is everybody's own opinion. You cannot force people to come over there. And why? Congress has clearly said it. आधे अधूरे मंदिर में प्राण प्रतिष्ठा शंकराचार्य ने कहा है कि अशुभ है. It is inauspicious.
You're
Why should they go and be a part of that?
Deepti, don't
The
allow him to
BJP
get
can
Okay.
keep on,
Okay,
जिसको
wait,
बोलते
Ravi,
हैं ना,
Charu
अपना
will
ढोल
respond to
पीटते
that.
रहे
But
बैठ
before that
करके,
happens,
nobody
I
cares
also want to
about
get in Vivek ji, and I think we also have now Sajjan Kumar, who's a political analyst, joining us on the show. Sajjan, good evening and welcome to the show. But Vivek ji, why don't you respond to what we've heard from both Akhilesh and Shivpal? You know, अखिलेश तो कहते हैं वो शिव भक्त भी है, राम भक्त भी है. वो कहते हैं हम जरूर जाएंगे जब भी राम लल्ला का बुलावा आएगा. On the other side, you have his uncle who's saying कि बिल्कुल सही हुआ था. जो कार सेवक्स पे फायरिंग हुआ था, वो was absolutely right. So do you think people are fools? People don't read up. People do not remember history. ये तो वही बात हो गई ना कि मुंह में राम और बगल में छुरी is what the BJP says, Vivek ji?
Yeah, definitely you have asked a very, very serious question, and just give me 60 seconds, I'll just reply to that. First of all, good evening to all of you. You know what Mr.
Yes, sir.
Shipal Singh Yadav has said, I've just heard, what he said that at that time, it was the Supreme Court, the Honorable Supreme Court that has issued a notification to the Uttar Pradesh government to protect the monument under any circumstances, and status quo should prevail. Similarly, what today the Supreme Court has said, that the Ram Mandir should be built, and we are seeing a magnificent Ram Mandir that is being built. So, at that time, the law and order situation was disastrous in Uttar Pradesh, especially in Ayodhya. I think any other government, be it at that time, the BJP would have been in power, or the Congress party would have been in power, or even the BSP would have been in power. Any government that abided by the instructions given by the orders given by the Supreme Court would have done the same thing. It is the chief judicial magistrate that that gives order for to control any situation. And Mr. Nipen Mishra was the chief secretary at that time in Uttar Pradesh. The same Nipen Mishra, who's the chairman of Ram Trust at the moment. I think questions should be asked. What to him also? What was done at that time was to control the law and situation.
Okay, you cite the constitution. You say anyone in Mulayam Singh Yadav's position at that point would have taken this decision. Before I let Charu, to respond to that, because she wants to come in here, just give me one little answer to the question that people today are asking. That do you regret that? क्या आपको पछतावा होता है कि समाजवादी पार्टी सरकार ने कार सेवक्स पर फायरिंग करवाई थी? आज बताइए, what do you feel like today?
Deepti, what I can say at the moment, it was quite unfortunate, but there was no other option. I can say it was very, very unfortunate. But the question today is that people don't ask the Bharatiya Janata Party the question. When the Bharatiya Janata Party was in power in Bihar with Nitish Kumar ji, 7 innocent Durga Bhakts were shot dead. But how unfortunate it is that 7 Durga Bhakts were shot dead. Innocent Bhakts were shot dead, and no one asked the questions to Bharatiya Janata Party. I think Charu Pragya ji should reply to that also. That why the Durga Bhakts were shot dead in Bihar. They too were innocent. But it is so unfortunate that no one talks about it. Just because Bharatiya Janata Party was in power, so they can't be questioned.
देखिए, जहाँ तक I remember, no, Vivek ji, and we'll let Charu respond to the question that you've directed towards her. But I do not recall Mulayam Singh Yadav ever saying. Today, he's no longer alive, but he's never said, Charu, that he regrets what happened. I will allow you a counter in just a moment.